Hey, Pat Rigsby here, and in today's episode, I want to talk with you about how picking two is the path to a better business. Let's get to it. Welcome to the Fitness Business School podcast, the show for fitness business owners who want to grow their income, increase their impact, and improve their lifestyle. Be sure to listen till the end of this episode because we have a brand new special offer exclusive for listeners. So stay tuned. For years, I've taught this concept of attract, convert, deliver, or connect, convert, coach, depending on the type of model that you operate, right? Like there's a marketing component in the beginning, there's a conversion component in the middle, and then there's a delivery of service or product at the end. Now, this is the foundation of all businesses that I am aware of. And really, those three things coupled with a fourth component, scale, are the entire model that I teach for being a successful business owner. But if we think about those first three, the foundation of business that you have to have in place before you can worry about scaling, most of us aren't great at all three. The attract component, the convert component, the deliver, or marketing, conversion, and whatever the deliverable, the coaching, the service, the product may be. And all too often we get caught up trying to do all three and understanding that one of them we're probably not as good at as the others. There's probably one of the three that you feel like, man, I am lights out at this. I am great at doing this. I'm great at the conversion process, or I'm great at coaching or delivering whatever the thing is that we sell. Or maybe I'm great at being front-facing, marketing, social media, being the person to attract people into the pipeline. And for those three, there's probably one that you feel like, I'm just not as good at this as the others. I can tell you on my end, I love coaching. I mean, I've been coaching for over 30 years in some way, shape, or form. Coaching athletes, coaching clients, coaching business owners, you name it, been coaching for 30 years. If you were to say, what is your thing? What do you do? I would say, first and foremost, I'm a coach. I'd probably say it before I'd say I'm a business owner. And so that's one I really like. And then two, I like the conversion process. I like connecting with people and building relationships and solving their problems and finding the right fit for them. I really like that too. The one that I am probably least comfortable with is the attract part, which is funny because I teach a lot of marketing. I understand it, but I definitely am less comfortable just putting my videos or audios or text out into the marketplace with people that I don't know. As much as I go and speak and host events or whatever else, I would call myself like an extroverted introvert. And so that's not the type of thing that energizes me, like being front facing and creating constant social media content and that sort of thing. In some ways, I mean, it's just kind of a necessary evil in the marketplace, but it's not my strength. And it's the area that I know that I need the most help with. And that's why I may create this podcast, but somebody else does all the heavy lifting. They do the editing, the distribution, all that stuff. And I think that's the case with most of us, right? Like most of us are better at two of the three. And frankly, I think you can build a wonderful business if you say, I'm going to be the best in my market at two of these three things. And then for the one that I am maybe not in the top 10% with, I'm going to get some help. Doesn't mean that you offload it in its entirety. Like I'm here right now on camera talking to you. But like I said, somebody else does the editing. Somebody else does the distribution because that's the area that I would need the most help in. Somebody else, like I can create the content for my ads, but somebody else can worry about the algorithms and making sure that the ads are distributed to the right people and chase the conversion metrics every day. So in that's the area for me, the attract or the connect component. that I think that I lean on to get help with. And I would think that in your business, there's probably one of those three that you'd like some help with too, right? Because you may have been coaching people for years and you say, look, I'm just ready to be off the floor. I'm tired of coaching. I love the value that a business like this provides. I love making this kind of difference in the community, but I'm tired of being here at 5 a.m, or I'm tired of being here from dawn till dusk. And I want to focus on leading the business. I want to focus on growing the business. And so maybe you have to get help from the coaching side, or maybe it's like, hey, I can go out and network, or I don't mind going out and putting myself out there on social media, but I need somebody else to aid in the conversion process. Or maybe you're like me and you're like, I need to have some other people who can help me drive leads into the pipeline, because once they're in there, I do a pretty good job with them. And I mean, frankly, that's why I've assembled that type of team around me to execute on this stuff, because I don't mind writing the content. I'm not great at distributing it. I don't mind doing the podcast or the videos, even though I'm on video, I'm a pretty good writer, I guess. But somebody else can edit and distribute that sort of stuff. But I would tell you that if you want to build a business that grows consistently, that scales, that you really like owning, and that's a big one, because I've been doing this for about 20 years now. And I love my business. I love the people that I work with. I love the mission that we're trying to accomplish. I love it, but it's also probably in part because the things that I don't feel real confident in, or the things that I may not be great at, I've found wonderful people to surround myself with that are good at those things. So I would tell you that if you want to build that kind of business that you love owning and is successful, pick the 2 out of those 3 that you feel best about, that you're most confident in, that you like to do, and then take that third kind of piece of the puzzle, whether it's the connect or attract piece, the conversion piece, or that delivery piece, and get some help. That doesn't mean hand it off entirely. It doesn't mean advocate responsibility for it. It means get some help so somebody else can make sure that one is functioning at the same level the other 2 are. When you do that, you're going to see your business like skyrocket. You're going to feel like this springboard effect, because everything's going to get easier. Everything's going to become more comfortable. And frankly, everything's going to become more successful. So that's how you take 2 out of 3 and actually build a better business. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Fitness Business School. Before you go, I have a quick announcement. One of the things that we've been doing with our current clients is taking them through this ideal business diagnostic. And really what it is this checklist that allows you to pinpoint exactly what your business needs next, so you can keep improving, keep growing, and build a business that you love to own. One that pays you well, one that allows you to have the impact you want to have, and one that allows you to have a lifestyle that you truly enjoy. In this diagnostic, we walk through everything and we do an evaluation and can instantly pinpoint what you need to do next to build that business that you want. I'm going to extend this opportunity to get on with either me or my team and take you through this evaluation and fix your business's most vital needs fast. So if we take you through this, you're going to be able to make those vital changes that you need to finally have what I call your ideal business. If you'd be interested in going through this entirely free, risk-free diagnostic with us and learn what you already have in place, what you're doing well, and where your greatest opportunities for rapid improvement are, just shoot me an email with diagnostic in the subject line to pat@patrigsby.com. Again, an email to pat@patrigsby.com with diagnostic in the subject line will get you scheduled and take you through this evaluation to help you build the business you want.